As many of you may know, Spider-Man Brand New Day had a new trailer released the other day. And I just want to say, I have some worries. Now before we start, I just want to get this out the way. I think the trailer's visuals are amazing. Like, this movie looks awesome. The Hand, Punisher, Bruce Banner, Scorpion. I think if done right, this can be an amazing Spider-Man movie. You get what I said? You get it? You get the joke? But like I said, if done right, this can be an amazing Spider-Man movie. Now, I've been worrying, and I'm sure other people have been worrying as well, that they might possibly make Ned and NJ remember that, like who Peter is and that he's Spider-Man and stuff. And if you're thinking, well, which one we got, movie? You need to click off this video, okay? And make some better life choices. I'm just kidding. I think you should probably read the comics. Because maybe then you'll know that a crucial part of Spider-Man's character is people not knowing his secret identity of Spider-Man. Because as we've seen, what happens when people know, he's Spider-Man, his loved ones get hurt. Now, you may say, this isn't the comic books. They can make their own interpretation. And to that I say, the MCU is supposed to be based off, Earth 616 from the comic universe. And they've already done, a lot of things differently with Spider-Man, taking away his Uncle Ben and giving him a mentor. And that's fine for the most part, but why not let us have, that one key future Spider-Man, especially after making a big decision like that. I think you should stick with it, at least for a couple of movies, rather than instantly go backtrack to having people remember Peter Parker as Spider-Man. And I really think Sony and Marvel have backed themselves into a corner with Spider-Man, which brings me to my next segment. Now, I love Spider-Man No Way Home. I think it's a pretty good movie, at least, but I think I'd like it more if it wasn't connected to the main 616 universe. And that's because of the villains. They took away his main villains. Doc Ock, Green Goblin, Electro, etc. Until they reset the universe in, the future or something. And it's bad when you have to write that your Spider-Man is taking villains from the past Spider-Man films. If you don't know what I'm trying to say right now. Now, this is not a jab at Tom Holland. I think he could be a great Spider-Man. Maybe even, the best Spider-Man out of the three actors that have played him. If the writers just gave him some better material to work with. Like, him actually keeping his identity a secret. Maybe seeing him actually fight his own villains. And don't get me wrong, we don't need to perfectly, copy the comics. We can differ a bit. The Sam Raimi trilogy didn't follow the comics, step by step. There were some things that were different. But the thing that's great about the Sam Raimi trilogy is they followed them enough without luring too far away. It found that perfect, middle ground. And now, when it comes to movies with multiversal consequences, I feel it'd be better not to have them connected to some main timeline, like how the MCU does it. I mean, look at Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. It was at first, disconnected from the main timeline, which was great because the consequences from that movie didn't affect any other Marvel movie or Spider-Man movie, in any way. And that movie is amazing as a disconnected Spider-Man film, which really makes me think, they should just stop doing this whole multiverse thing and stuff. Which, I could talk about how it's bad for the MCU, but I think that's a video for the future, or something. Now, I think Brand New Day looks like it's gonna be an amazing Spider-Man movie. I'm hyped for this shit, like everybody else. And I think it's gonna look like an actual Spider-Man movie, for Tom Holland's Spider-Man. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please make sure to like so I know. And until next time, my lovely viewers.